Так, вроде сейчас все нормально. Вот. Так что можно заново начать. Сейчас создадим персонажа быстренько. Так. Пусть будет немножко посветлее. В очочках. Вот. Делаем как у Поттера. Так. Глаза я ставил вот эти вот. Так, имя. Так, надеюсь, сейчас звук есть, все есть.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Ну что, полетели. Что-то такое ощущение, что на стриме очень сильно подлагивает. Хотя у меня все нормально.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery, I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see
Ну
a
да,
glow.
что-то
Nor do
стрим
I.
немножко подлагивает. Я в чем прикол, понять я не могу.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait,
Какой-то ключик.
we do.
Hang on! Yeah! Yeah! The key! Give me your hand! Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Так, зелье, зелье, зелье. Выпиваем.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key.
Ну, погнали, пройдемся.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
Вроде ничего
A good
так,
question.
пока что.
Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path.
Ну чё,
Let's see some of that one word
доставай
we were
палочку.
practicing. Focus on the center.
Ё-моё.
Excellent.
Так, используйте камеру, чтобы выбрать текущую цель. Понял. Что ж тут непонятного-то?
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your one work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
А, туда нельзя еще? Я уже хотел так забраться.
Ah, up there.
А, понял. Теперь можно и сюда. Опа, сундучок. Так, туда лучше не залезать и не спрыгивать. А что там, ничего нет, что ли, в этих
Just ahead.
графинах, кувшинах, что там?
Steady yourself. Reparo. Almost there.
Блин, как он так палкой своей машет.
Why would someone
Ой,
build this
я прошу
here?
I
прощения.
suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Так, на миникарте показан вы и ваше ближайшее окружение. Это ваша текущая цель. Нажмите и удержите, чтобы посмотреть информацию о целях задания. Сейчас посмотрим. Следуйте руины.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
Понятно. Так, ну мы сейчас посмотрим, может быть тут тоже где-то есть сундучки. Пока он там это осматривает.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Ладно, погнали. Нет тут ни сундучков, ничего такого интересного.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Оу. Я думаю, можно разбить.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
О,
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
ну кто так будет-то?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
Какие ногти?
This way, then.
Ё-моё.
Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with
Ну
great
чё,
wealth
пока
or power
нормально
or
идёт
both
всё.
could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
Метро.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Странный страж какой-то. Следит, что ли?
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years.
Я не знаю, если камеру включить не будет, ничего там портить. Ну, мешать точнее просмотру. Или лучше так пока оставить.
Thank you for your help.
Я там сундучок не забрал. Дайте забрать сундук. О. Опять монетки. Так, ну вроде больше нет тут ничего.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Так, зафиксируйте свою палочку с помощью мышки и направляйте ее по контуру символа, чтобы выучить заклинание. Чтобы ускорить движение вашей палочки по контуру символа, нажмите соответствующую кнопку при появлении подсказки. Что, не получилось, что ли? Уехала мышка. Коврика съехала. Ё-моё. Ладно, ладно, мы учимся. А чё такое-то? А, надо было просто пробелы нажимать. Я его просто держал.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward,
Так,
then I dare say
осмотримся.
we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Ну давай, веди нас, профессор.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected
Понятно.
in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Так, то же самое, да? Бип. Бип. Бип-бип-бип. Все, я разобрался. Самое главное.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Ну что, сейчас с ним драться будем? Не с ним одним, походу.
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Exposo! Proto Levioso! Confringo! Deposo! Descendo!
Potato!
Ага,
Exposo!
да, отразили.
Descendo!
Все, что ли?
Stay close!
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Potato!
Ой, так, не то.
Lumos. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Так, этот свет же, я так понимаю, надо за ним идти?
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
А, или их типа двоих надо активировать, да?
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Так. Так. Ага.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
Понял. Нормально. Так, удерживайте Q во время применения протега, чтобы контратаковать и оглушить врагов заклинанием остолбеней. Оглушенные враги получают дополнительный урон, обозначенным золотыми цифрами. Я понял. Не понял. Так. Сейчас. Эй, погоди. Еще надо успевать нажимать все кнопочки. Так, ну чё, куда у нас ведет? Так. Наверное, все правильно делаем.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Вот бы так знания бы передавать палочкой к виску и другому человеку.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right. Ranrock. Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Что будет сейчас, драка-то будет, нет? Я хочу драться палочкой. Ёкало мене.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Не, красиво сделали игру. Был бы у меня второй комп, можно было бы попробовать на мощное качество поиграть, точнее на ультра. Хогвартс. Наследие.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Конечно, постарше.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A sense of adventure.
Пусть будет отвага.
I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Да, давайте в Гриффиндоре. Пара-барам.
Better be Gryffindor!
Шмотки классные. Просто цвет сменились и все.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see
Даже
to it, sir.
договорить ей не дала.
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Я вот не знаю, игра очень сильно
You
шумит,
enjoy
нет?
your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep
Ничего
well.
там не мешает. Вроде должно все нормально.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Все ушли, а мы выспались, да? Так, она вниз, вверх. Давайте наверх.
Which way is the common room?
О.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon fruit, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine for a thrill. The professor
Here,
could arrive.
have a sip. Go on.
А, о,
Sure you
не
don't want to
увидел,
try it?
где что надо нажимать.
Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Спасибо, дружище. Так, нам что, надо взлететь к ней?
I'm sure you'd use them.
Как нам с ней поболтать? Ладно, пойдем с этой,
That's not right. I really thought I had it.
с этой поздороваемся.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet
Все,
you, Cressida.
поболтали.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Пойдем теперь к летающей девочке сходим. Эй, подруга, слезай оттуда.
She'll do anything for a thrill. Professor Hecat is intimidating, but then she has a
Понятно.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe.
Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Давай, бай-бай.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
You should hear Charlotte talking about him.
Это что нам сюда? Ого.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Это он офигел. Все знания у него в голове.
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Ну погнали. Я уже хочу бегать. И всех палочкой своей шугать.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Соберите страницу руководства. Так, и чё? Так, это не то.
Protego! Lumos!
Нет.
Revelio!
О. На этом портрете изображен волшебник Баруфио, прославившийся своим мозговым эликсиром и очередным напоминанием, как важно правильно произносить наши заклинания. Однажды он произнес «С» вместо «Ф», и в результате обнаружил, что лежит на полу, а у него на груди стоит буйвол. Прикольно, чел. Так, вы только что открыли испытание из руководства. Ваш прогресс будет отображаться здесь. Понял. Выполнение испытаний из руководства — это единственный способ заработать очки опыта. Понятно. Это ваш уровень волшебства опыта, полученный в результате прохождения испытания, повышает ваш уровень и силу. Так, текущий прогресс. Собрав свою первую страницу руководства, вы открыли новую категорию испытаний. Здесь будут появляться все новые испытания, которые вы разблокируете во время своих приключений. Ну что, страница руководства. Награды можно получить в меню испытаний. Возвращайтесь почаще, чтобы получить все награды, которые вы разблокировали. Очень интересно.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Так, сейчас, секунду. Ой, Котя.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Так, что, 50 монеток дали, да? Будем называть это голдой.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Так, вам удалось обнаружить точку быстрого перемещения с летучим пламенем. Вы можете открыть карту в любое время, чтобы мгновенно добраться до любой обнаруженной точки с летучим пламенем. Ух ты ж, какая карта, а. Здесь вы можете видеть точки с летучим пламенем, которые доступны в этом регионе. Я понял. Ну это, наверное, чтобы не бегать. Выберите пристройку библиотека. Ну да, чтобы по всему замку-то дворцу не бегать. Вот, они сделали специально такие точки, чтобы можно было перемещаться.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor.
Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Ну что у нас? Блин. Опять одни разговоры.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about her travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Так, с помощью карты. Этот значок символизирует основные задания. Выполняя основные задания, вы продвигаетесь по основной истории, откроете новые возможности и заработаете опыт. Некоторые задания заблокированы из-за требований к наличию заклинаний или к вашему уровню. В этих случаях для активации задания вам нужно достичь требований уровня или уметь использовать необходимые заклинания. Начните отслеживать задания. Опа.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Ну что, погнали выполнять задание.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Так, ну все, я так понимаю, она так, да, активируется. Подойдешь к ней, либо там рядышком. Так, будем смотреть, есть ли тут какие-нибудь сундучки у нас. Ну, есть, но он нам недоступен вроде как, да? Да, конечно, они замок вообще отпадно сделали. Хе-хе-хе. Ну, погнали.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Так. Ну, погнали.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego! Protego? Levioso! Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Levioso!
I know. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Спасибо, бабуля.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Так. Она у нас вроде как активна. Так, погоди, а он там, кстати, да. Лесенка. Нам еще выше, да?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lecture.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing.
Меня в школе также отбирали.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Так, ну чё, погнали.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to
На
have the
сегодня
basics down,
хватит.
and it is an exceptionally
Быстро.
lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres, relinquish your charm. That's it! Happens to the best. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Так.
Splendid! Very good.
Ай. Надо было чуть-чуть.
Accio. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Accio.
Так-то.
Excellent.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Ну, как так? Ну, да.
Nicely done. Watch this.
Ну, ничего.
There we go.
Accio. A perfect score. Remarkable.
Нормально. Это слава богу, что эта игра, и он не свалился. Чё, опять что ли?
I think we are
А, это же ящички.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Опа. Че, тридцатничек у нее, да? Полтинничек. У нас в кармане.
Let us see this.
А, что-то ей не повезло.
I thought I had that.
Второй полтинничек у нас в кармане.
Well done. Here we go.
Да что ей так не везет-то?
That is how it's done.
Короче, попробуем между двух шаров.
Not
Сейчас
exactly a
проедут.
typical lesson, is it? Not
Ну чё, третий полтинничек.
2 perfect rounds. You're unnatural. Very good, both of you. Well done.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Ну что у нас тут? А, это еще не все, да? И это тоже не все. Этот еще есть. Так, это уровень. Понятно. Так, там перчаточки были, да? О. Не, лучше без кепки. Так. В инвентаре пусто. Какие-то коллекции. Ну ладно, мы это поняли. Что у нас там дальше по заданию? Так, ну пойдемте глянем. Так, подождите, карта. А, все, она отметилась, да?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
В этом месте такая просадка FPS происходит. Так. Ой, прошу прощения. Уи! Сундучок.
Make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Ну чё, рискнем,
Get me in
сразимся.
the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Так, пробивайте желтые щиты, используя контролирующие заклинания, такие как левитационные чары Левиоса. Ну, попробуем сейчас.
Come on. Accio. Accio.
better than that. Levio.
Don't shy away now. Some big hits that round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school
Я
champion.
надеюсь, нас не спалят.
Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Так, смотрим, что у нас тут еще. Так, ну это побочка. Ну и все, значит, идем дальше.
Leviosa.
А-а-а.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Так, сейчас. Секунду. Так. Ну что у нас? Проговорите с профессором Роном, чтобы получить свою первую задачу. Ну, погнали.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Ну что, заберите парящие страницы рядом с разбитой статуей.
I wonder where the flying page is.
Yeah.
Levioso. Protego.
Так.
Lumos.
Сейчас все испытаем. Пардоньте.
Revelio.
Так, у нас здесь зато.
Levioso.
О, вот оно, смотри.
Levioso. Got it.
Понял. Все собрал. Так. А, ну здесь недалеко.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms.
Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Так, ну чё? Давай, погнали. Бум-бум-бум-бум-бум-бум-бум-бум-бум-бум-бум. Бум-бум-бум. Так, восстанавливающий чар репаро. Можно использовать для починки сломанных объектов и элементов окружения.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
А здесь где-то сундучочек. Где-то здесь, что ли? Нету. Так, если честно, я не помню, как это решать.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Наверное, чтобы получилось число 21, да? Вот типа того. Тыры-пыры-тыры-пыры. О, листочек. Руководство в Хогвартсе. Так, задание. Вот. Так, это мы еще не получили. Так, а здесь вообще что-нибудь пишут, нет? Как это вообще решать? Во. И чего дальше? Бросить кубик. Так, ладно, давайте пока не будем, потому что я сейчас не успею. Сейчас сделаем задание.
This cannot possibly be.
Успеем решить.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Я начинаю
I cannot tell you how
быстрее,
nice it is
и
to
она
breathe
быстрее
fresh air
бежит.
after being cooped up in ancient runes. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you do them, you can also use them in potion making.
Так, собрали какие-то златоглазки,
From the
зелья.
forbidden forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors
Oh,
that hippogriffs had been spotted. nearby.
Грифоны.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
We already named them too.
Prantooth and Sugarfoot.
That's the forbidden forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say,
Чуть не задавил.
while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Тут еще можно пособирать такое интересное.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too.
Oh, now
And
that-
getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will stay.
И чего? Лунный камень. Так, а тут какие-то... Эй. Пушистика не дали потрогать. Зато здесь можно грибочков пособирать.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Они собираются, вон, 3 штуки собрал. 4.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Это
Have you met our
5.
new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogwarts. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
Что-то мы так долго бежим куда-то.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butter beer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course. You will enjoy Mr. Ollivandar, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Так, наполнен различными достопримечательностями, магазинами и другими точками интереса, которые вы сможете найти, используя карту из руководства. Парикмахерская, магазин одежды, палочки. Ну-ка, я сюда хочу. Так, а как нам сюда в домик попасть? Ага. Понятно. Ну, я так понимаю, сундук у нас наверху. Блин, ну прикольно. И что с ним не поболтать?
Levioso. Reparo. Lumos. Accio.
Вот и сундучок. Ну, я так понял, нам не надо сюда. Куда нам там дальше надо? Так, сейчас. Магазин фолианты и свитки. Вот. Погнали тогда.
an inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Так. Магический рецепт. Стол для горшков с маленьким горшком. И магический рецепт. Маленький стенд для зельеварения.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Угу. Так, ну здесь получается все. Так, ребятки, я хочу сегодня на этом закончить. Вот. Начнем продолжение завтра. Так что игрушка тоже классная, как и предыдущая. Вот этот Horizon. Так что заходите, смотрите, ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии. Вот. Всем пока, всем до завтра.